Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, that's not her life.
It's not her life at all.
Right. So that's the life that that's kind of fantasy.
Like cosplay.
It's kind of cosplay.
Sure,
right?
sure.
Yeah. But we have kids out here. Like one of my biggest beefs with hip hop has always been, I'd say Big and Tupac, right? I'll say Tupac because I've always had probably more of an issue with him just because of, his upbringing, right? Here's a kid who went to performing arts high school. He came from, lineage of Black Panthers. He used to be a dancer for Digital Underground. Yeah. And he didn't he used to brag about never having a jail record until he had a record out. Right. Yeah. So all of this thug life that he was not living, you have kids out there who really believe that thug life, right? Yeah. And who really want to be thug life, and they don't have the money, they don't have the bodyguards, they don't have the crew around them, they don't have the safety net to play at this life. Because based on what their surroundings, this is their life, and they want to go out and they want to be thug life. So I've always had, I've spoken ad nauseum about my love-hate relationship with hip hop. Yeah. But it's that street culture where there are people who have the safety of it being cosplay, but there are kids who they're inundated with this, with the music, with the aggression, with this soundtrack, that if you're listening to aggressive music all day long and somebody steps on your sneakers, you ready to fight, you ready to take a motherfucker out. Yeah. And so much of the soundtrack of our young people's lives is this music that is predicated upon the death and destruction of our people.
Yeah.
But you know what? Go ahead.
Well, I want to ask you, so do you think Tupac, not to derail it, was that cosplay or that was...
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah. Do you think that was
like cosplay?
Well...
Then I have a follow-up question.
Okay, sure.